Now let us answer few simple questions in the radioactive series. In the natural radioactive decay, as the decay process goes on, what is the last element that keeps on going? A radioactive element undergoes a decay, several particles are being lost like alpha and beta particles, and finally ends up with a non-radioactive element. The question asks this: what is the element, the last element in the natural radioactive series? The answer to this question is lead. Lead with atomic number 82 with a stable lead is being obtained. So this is actually the answer for this question. Lead is the element which is obtained as the last element in the decay series of the natural radioactive series. Then the next question asked is, what is the last element obtained in the artificial radioactive series? There are certain transmuted elements, artificial elements which are not naturally occurring. What will be the last element that is obtained in this? The last element obtained in the artificial radioactive series is actually bismuth. So lead is a product, end product of natural decay, and in the decay of artificial elements, the last product obtained is bismuth. And the third question is, during the radioactive process, some isobars are produced. We have already seen what is meant by an isobar. An isobar is an element. Isobars are actually two elements which have the same atomic mass but different atomic numbers. Something like argon and potassium of atomic mass 40. So that will be isobars. So what leads to in the radioactive process? What type of emission? Supposing we know in the case of the loss of an alpha particle, the mass loses by 2 units and the charge loses by 2 units and the mass loses by 4 units. Therefore, it does not lead to an isobar. It's a different element is being produced. The mass is not going to be the same because the mass is going to be different by 4 units. But in the case of isobars means same atomic mass, atomic weight is the same, but atomic numbers are different. So this is due to beta particles, because beta particles have no mass, but charge only changes. If a beta particle is lost, the atomic number increases by 1. The mass remains the same. Therefore, the answer to this question is either electrons or beta particles. What particle, the question asked is, which emission, whether beta particle emission or what type of emission leads to the formation of isobars, which is actually the answer to this question is beta particle.